field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, to the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking for a gap. It's Williams.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. What a move, and he's free. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. The back in motion now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air, it's Morton. Close to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Williams. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Morton. Caught behind the line, it's Carter. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, as a play caller, when your offense is executing like this, it gives you such confidence with literally any play that you call, whether it's a run or a pass, that it's going to be executed the right way, and you got a shot to pick up positive yards and first downs.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain. And look at the defense. Huffing and puffing. Hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Red Raiders begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Morton. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The defense will make the stop on what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. Come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
They'll run it here. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Morton. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle is Hudson. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out with the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Keeps it on the draw. Running with purpose.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Same tailback, another carry. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Screen to the wide receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
It's a run to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a point. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So now on comes the field goal unit. This would be a 37-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Morton. A short completion of the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
At 1st down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Back to pass. It's Dampier. Receiver makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 4th down, they will go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Miners are going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Keeps it, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking downfield. It's Morton. It's complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. across the line. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And 1st down for the offense.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. To the air, it's Dampier. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for some space. It's Parker. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Utes look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And the same runner's got it again. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And the Utes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Utes with 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. We could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Dampier. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Trying to find room. It's Parker. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. And here's the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Dampier. He's swarmed by the defense.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
And it's blocked. The kick was low.
Well, this could be the difference in a football game. They have a chance to take the lead, and you come up with a block here to be able to hold on to the lead, get the ball back to your offense, and now you can work some clock.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Human clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Morton. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. He has first down yardage at the 46. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The back's got it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. The tight end has got it. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved. I understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On the ground, it's Parker. Bites off a defender. He's found some room at the 45. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.